Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Salutations.
Good day to you.
Salutations.
My, you're a tall one.
Salutations. Salamander.
Salamat pagi. You know what that's from?
Ooh,
King's honor, friend.
King's honor, friend.
Good day to you.
Good day to you. King's
Go
honor,
in peace, friend.
Oh, God. Well, you got your...
Konnichi, hello.
Konnichi, hello.
Keep your head held high.
Hey, you got your your wizard prejudice all wrapped up and ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's dumb except me.
Everyone's dumb except me. Oh, yes. The wizard's conundrum.
Except for Dirk, who is slightly less dumb.
What?
Remember when his int got reduced?
Oh, yeah.
And then I got it all back. Hey.
For a moment there, he was like the rest of you.
Seducimus Maximus.
All right. It's been a while. So let's go ahead and get everybody caught up. Last time on The Wonders Within, our heroes finally found their way through the Hall of Mirrors. They faced a mighty mirror demon and put it right into the ground, shattering it and then slapping it a couple more times to make sure. After that brisk foray into near certain death, our heroes uncovered another item of wonder, and they also went through a couple of other things. Most notably, he is no longer a horrible monstrosity. He's naked and in love with her. He's, well, pretty much the same, and now she's dealing with that. There we go.
Yeah,
All
great.
right. And then to end everything off on a terribly sexy note, our heroes walked through the roiling portal,
Warp zone!
and they appeared
Time warp again.
in the noble district of
Oh,
Eassemere,
whoa.
the city of wonders.
Oh, whoa.
You know what? I'm going to give you
Warp
guys
here,
that is a time to oh well. I still don't understand how that works, but okay. I feel like I'm an old man. Just what do you kids mean by OWO?
This dang gummit. Oh, whoa.
Oh, why can't you say that looks appetizing? I don't know, dude. All right, and boop, boop. Let me know when you're loaded.
A noble district.
Strange. Am I loaded in the right place? This doesn't look like the plane of fire.
This doesn't look like the plane of fire. Are you sure I'm in the right place?
The normal district.
I'm loaded.
Thou art noble. Thou art district.
Mind still loading.
Okay, just let me know when you're loaded. Give me a ready check in Matt Tools chat, so I know.
How do I ready check?
You just type RDY into Matt Tools chat. You can do it. Look at that. Boom. Easy.
What if I don't know how to type?
Then there is a greater problem.
How did you get here?
There is a...
How do you live?
Could you imagine what it would have been like to live without internet? I can.
Yeah, you just play D&D on a fucking table, dude.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. That's exactly what I'm talking about is...
Playing tabletop games on an actual tabletop.
Oh, what a...
Whoa!
What a time to be alive.
My computer's on top of a table, so it counts.
Laugh my fucking ass off. I'm loaded.
All right.
Do you miss having little painted miniatures?
I don't know. Minis are... I don't know. Minis were always hit and miss for me.
It costs money.
Yeah, but it's so fun.
Sometimes
Like
lots
It
and
is
lots
if
of
you've
money.
got the right mini. Yeah, but you know, it takes a lot to... It takes a lot, man. It takes a lot.
it does.
There's a lot.
But it's good when you get it, you know?
Yeah, just fucking say put up a picture of a stock priest. It's fine.
Okay. All right, let me click one more thing here. That is not what I needed. That is also not what I needed. I've had about all of your shit that I can take, game.
Beat it up, Arcadum.
That's not it. I swear to God. If you don't fucking... I'm gonna fucking... Oh, I'm gonna put you in the ground. God, why is it doing this? Okay, now it's acting right. Pardon me. I am so sorry. Now I make the clickety clack sounds. Okay. All right, here we go. So, as you walk through the portal, you arrive in the noble district, where fine city streets etched with marble and inlaid with all sorts of finery. The houses are large, wide, tall, properly shingled. They have multiple chimneys, and of course, the fronts of the buildings are immaculate. Manicured small lawns, as well as pristine windows and large, rare wood doors. However, as much of a grandeur as this city seems, there is a distinct feeling that you get while standing in it. First, it has the same sort of feeling that any of the places that you've been to so far have felt. They feel empty, devoid of life, and perhaps you might say a soul. You can also hear, far in the distance, that there are the sounds of battle. Explosions of rock, the cries of creatures unseen, and the clash of steel on steel. Wherever you are, it is a dark place. All right. So let's get that party started. The map is now active. What would you like to do?
Hey, Woku.
Yeah.
Feeling a little cold and being naked?
Hell yeah, brother.
Awesome. Just get away from me. I don't like naked people.
Can we hear anything in the distance? Or,
All right, let's steal me some royal gowns.
Or is it just pure quiet?
So far in the immediate area that you were in, it does appear to be quiet.
Woku, do you have underwear?
Woku brushes off the question.
Hey, at least he's got some nice J's on his feet.
Also, here is the music for this area.
I could have swore we agreed on Yeezys, gentlemen.
Oh.
But I gave him my J's.
Fuck your J's.
I don't know what any of that means.
To be-
Dad. Back here. Sniper position.
All right.
Clyde.
Woku, as you move forward, the way ahead seems clear.
Seems. Can I make a perception check?
You sure can. With a 9
Seems
perception,
clear.
you do not see any dangers ahead.
Allow me to try.
Use your human eyes now.
Clyde, for a moment you believe that the transformation has returned, and then you open your eyes.
Oh god, guys! Oh.
You had to open your eyes, Clyde, to see.
In his quest for cloves, Woku continues on.
Sorry, I was just blinded for a little bit from Woku's bare bottom.
Woku continues his search for clothing. You can see that there are 2 large residential districts up ahead. And on the blocks, you can see that there are doors. Some are open.
All right, I'm gonna move up with him.
We go inside and steal his clothes.
And yoink some clothes.
Okay, which way would you like to go? Depends on which house you go into. There's a manor here, a large manor here, and there are like more boarding houses here with townhouses, like townhomes.
Into the richest house.
That one then. Okay. As you walk through the front door of this noble house, inside you see a few let's call it unsettling things.
Oh boy.
First, you can see that there are outlines of individuals puffed with smoke. And what I mean by that is, it almost seems as if they were turned into a white dust, and they have stained the tables, the floor, and the walls.
So just
Wow.
like this, like white dust all over the place.
Yes, but in the shape of humanoid figures.
If we look like opposite, do we see if there's anything with the origin of like where it came from? Like,
You do
turn-
not. It just
The
seems.
second, I said the second richest house.
All right.
Yeah.
As
We
you
didn't need the first.
As you walk into the second richest house, you see the same thing.
Oh boy.
Music shift.
mm,
Something more peaceful.
I'm gonna make a perception check on this. Inside.
Okay, go ahead.
Isn't there a, don't you have a detect life force thingy?
Wow.
I do.
Don't need it.
Dirk,
I have to detect traps.
you detect nothing inside.
Wow.
There is no enemies. There is no president. There is no presence of any enemies.
Not
Or
my
life forms.
president.
Did you see any pants?
Did I see any pants?
Yes, there is clothing in both of these houses.
Let's
Yes,
go
we'll
get me some pants.
go inside.
Do you go inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
All right.
will go inside as well.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. One moment. I have something for you. You find a noble's outfit.
Fancy.
Yep, and I actually have a picture of it for you.
Extra.
Oh no.
Specifically, it would seem that those that lived within Eassemere, even in the noble district, did not favor finery as much as they did functionality. And it seems that the clothes that you have found seem to contain within them leather straps, belts, buckles, and all manner of different things that are more practically useful than fanciful. But there is a distinct note of finery even within these practical clothings. There is a cummerbund, complete with a solid array of bespectacled leather studs, and each of the belts are made of a fine leather. And here is a picture, elf not included, of the outfit.
Elf not included.
Damn it, dude.
Damn.
Cool. Woku styling now.
Nice.
Okay, you know, it seems like a little tight on me, don't you think?
What do you mean?
Methinks Woku needs to lay off the dumplings.
Oh.
At least your butt looks good in that.
Did you just call him fat? Holy shit.
No, You said he's a
Fucking-
little husky.
Owned.
Let's continue on.
All right.
You don't want to
Get-
search the house more?
You are
Get
now clothed.
pwned.
Ba 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 ba.
Woku
The
has found
campaign's
clothing.
over.
Do you want to search more houses?
We probably should.
All right then.
Woku goes back to the richer house.
Okay.
Can I go ahead and cast my my sense thing to see if there's anything within?
Yes. What would you like to detect?
Hold on, let me double check.
Can't see anything in there, so probably traps maybe.
I'm gonna look for aberrations
All right. Let's see.
present within 1 mile.
1 mile. Hold on. I need to zoom out.
Mm.
You detect that there is one far to the north.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
how
Start looting,
powerful!
boys.
The power is moderate.
Okay, there's a moderately sized aberration somewhere to our north. It's at least a mile from here, so, or at most a mile.
You
Let's
are
be
able to
careful.
detect that it is on the edge of your sight,
Okay, it's
That
about a
is
mile
good.
away.
so it's far away.
Is that a good ghost?
You can moderate this dick.
Yeah!
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Gang shit.
get in there, Woku.
I searched the house.
Woku, as you search the house, you're able to find a couple of things of note. First, there are solid gold candlesticks that you're able to find.
That's cool.
But other than that, you're also able, as you look through one of the wardrobes, inside you see the telltale sign of a noose, and around it there is the same stain of white powder.
Huh. Crazy night. I keep the candles in my new. You say I got a backpack too?
Mhm.
My new backpack with the leather straps.
Okay.
All right.
Would you like to continue?
I place my hand on Clyde's shoulder. Don't touch the white powder, for the love of God.
Yeah, don't eat it, Clyde.
Whatever, I'll just sit outside the house.
Confused Clyde sounds.
No, you like to eat anything you pick up. All right, let's continue.
What's the point if I can't eat it?
Don't touch anything either. From now on, you need to ask my permission if you want to touch something, Clyde.
You guys want to move on or loot more shit?
Let's move on.
Alright.
I want to taste my spades.
Let's go.
As you move up to
Only
this point,
I looted the houses, right?
yeah, you were the
Yeah,
only
everyone
one to
else
take
had
the
a chance
risk.
to find stuff.
All right, as you move up to this point, you can see that there is a road to the north and a road to the west.
Is there a command for flipping coins?
D2.
A D2.
Let's go north.
Does that exist?
Yeah, it's called
Towards
a
the
coin.
aberration.
Flipping a coin is a D2.
But it's not a dice.
All right, when you get to about this point, the sounds of the fighting that you heard from earlier seem to be getting closer.
Hmm,
You guys hear that?
But they are coming from the north.
I'm gonna back up a bit. Since that fighting, should go in formation.
Is there anything in the immediate area that is apparent?
In the immediate area, no, but the sounds are getting closer.
Closer to us.
Yes.
We should probably hide.
In one of the buildings?
Can we get up on top of the buildings anywhere nearby?
Okay, just to remind everybody, you can enter the buildings, and they count as difficult terrain to represent you, like, moving through them and going through them. If you wish to get on top of them, it requires an athletics check to climb, or an acrobatics check to jump up.
How tall?
The buildings are mechanically 15 feet off the ground. They
Can we make a
vary
check?
a little bit, but it's 15 feet.
Can we make a check to judge how long the fighting will get to us due to the sound?
No more than a minute. It's coming quick.
Fast. You guys want to try and get on the roof then?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get up on the roof.
Athletics or acrobatics? Give me the roll.
I guess me and Clyde could hide in the house.
Yes, we could just rush out.
Oh yeah, and Dirk, because I forgot he doesn't have the athleticism.
I could try.
How much time does that take?
All right. Let's see. You attempt. You fall back. You're unable to get there. That takes one round of actions. Let everyone else do theirs, then you can get another shot.
Can I peep in this house before we hide in it?
Yeah, you can look in. There's no danger.
Just some white ghost powder.
Yep. More of that creepy stuff.
Alright,
Gross. Ugh.
I'm gonna go in the house too.
Okay, go ahead. You can move. Okay. Anuccio, you may take your second shot.
I'm gonna acrobatics now.
Well, let's see it.
Yeah!
That's much better. All right, you're able to leap up a little bit more, and you're able to get to the top of the roof. Let's set you to... Let's do this. Let's make you this, so we know you're on top.
Squash.
I don't feel so good.
Isometric.
All right, cool.
Can we hide?
I'm just gonna hide up here and keep a lookout, but
Okay.
make sure I'm not like readily visible.
Do we have to make stealth checks while we're in the building?
Not unless I ask you for them.
Okay.
Your enemies will be distracted. Okay, speaking of which, within just a nick of time, you see two gnolls, heavily wounded, come running around the corner before they are impaled by their pursuers. One moment, please.
A new enemy type.
And you see this.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Alright, let me pop that open so that the chat can see it. What you see is a band of orcs, but not just any orcs. These orcs wear the telltale sign of lighter leather armors with half plate on top, and they are wielding cutlasses. And give me a history check. Woku. No, not Woku. Dirk, excuse me. Dirk and Anuccio. You recognize them as an up-and-coming sort of mini-faction within Bloodwave Bay. You've heard about them before. These are the Bloodblade Boys. They are a group of pirates from Bloodwave Bay. The orcish pirates stand over their slain enemy and begin to viciously loot them. The rest of the orcs stand around watchful. Some begin to actively loot these buildings.
Oh boy.
Well then,
I say we can ambush the ones that come into this building.
Does anyone here
Stealthily.
speak Orcish?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I definitely don't.
No.
In that case, it's time for a music change. Because now the orcs are here. One moment. As the orcs begin to walk about, looting, one of them begins to start a song, and the others join in haste.
Now we are ready to head for the horn. Way, hey, roll and go. Our clothes boys are all in the pond to be rollicking randy.
The orcs stomp their feet and clang their blades. Let me know if you want to do anything, because I'm just going to keep acting as them.
If they come in here, we have to fight.
But we need. I say we wait till they get in here and make a stealth check now. You want us to make a stealth check, Arcadum?
I'll call for it when it's time.
Okay.
It seems for now, luck is on your side. The orcs continue their song. They pound against the rocks. Until, finally, as the first orc moves up to where you were all hiding, their song is interrupted by the sound of a gnollish horn coming from the west. As this sounds, a band of gnolls appear from the west, moving rapidly towards the orcs. The orcs give a call out. Rip roar. And the orcs move forward to engage. The orcs and the gnolls are in the midst of a terrible, vicious fight. Blood, limbs, teeth, and metal clash and clang together. It seems that there is distraction.
Guys, we should take this opportunity to get out of here.
Yep.
I agree.
Sure
Which way do we go?
Because things are starting to get serious, yet another music change.
I say we keep heading north.
I mean, where did the gnolls just came from the west, right?
Mm-hmm.
Orcs came from the north. Safest would be south, back where he came.
We must keep exploring. We must.
Yeah, I think so too. Go north.
Yeah, let's try to hop north.
All right, you wish to make a break across the street?
Mm-hmm.
Stealth checks for those that want to do it.
How far is the gap between the buildings?
You're not jumping that. You're good. You're not that good.
Okay, I'm gonna hop off the. Can I like hop off and like roll and then go across the street?
Yeah. All right, Woku, give me a stealth check.
I did one.
13. All right. Huh, 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 huh. All right, Shiny.
Backflip.
You're next. It seems that even though you are very loud, the orcs are distracted by battle. Next.
Stealth check.
Yep.
I've made one.
All right. Thankfully, the distraction of battle proved useful, and you are able to cross the street, avoiding the orcs' gaze. Their attention is fully on the gnolls, and you see that the gnolls are beginning to make headway. Orcs begin to fall. However, there is a sort of strange battle light that blazes in the orcs' eyes. They call out as each one falls in almost a rhythmic, musical fashion.
Weird. Alright, let's keep going north.
Right.
Carefully.
Very carefully.
You move through the buildings, the side alleys, the side passages. You see that up ahead, you've spotted an alleyway. It is possible that the alleyway may give you a faster, safer route than going down the normal road. But if you were to engage an enemy, you would be caught in tight quarters with steep walls with not a lot of handholds. Would you like to continue moving the way you were going, or would you like to chance the alley?
I say we keep going the way we're going.
I say chance.
Could dice roll it. Flip another coin.
Hell yeah.
All right, ready?
Wait, we need to know which one's which.
1 is alley, 2 is regular way.
Regular way it is.
Damn.
The party continues until they get to the next crossroads. It seems that here you detect no enemies.
Okay. I say we try to cut into the city a little bit. It's like cross the street and then keep going north.
Aren't we heading to the center?
Are we?
Can't remember.
And it's
Here, one second.
I've lost our direction.
Can I come out front and then hop onto the top of the building again?
Yeah. Alright, you're good. You get to the top.
Okay. From this vantage point, can I see any especially tall buildings or potentially any very large trees
Perception
of
check.
some sort of color?
Alright. With sharp eyes, you're able to see the following buildings that seem to stand out. You are here. This building. This building. This one stands out the most. It seems to be well fortified. A tall tower, complete with its own courtyard and orchard.
Okay. I'm gonna I'll hop back down and let everybody know what I saw. After I unflatten myself. Okay, so it appears there's 2 larger buildings directly to our west. And then there's also a really tall tower to the northwest with an orchard, and it looks to be like the center of all this. So do you guys want to head for those first 2 buildings, or do you want to go for the northern one?
I say we head for the buildings.
Yeah. No guts, no glory. Buildings.
All right, let's check it out. Let's go west.
You cross the street to the west. Nothing seems to happen. You move carefully through this large manor. Not taking time to loot, you move to the other side. And here, you come to a large crossroad. A loud commotion seems to be coming from this direction to the west. As you peek out and through, you can see that there is an enormous contingent of gnolls that seem to be patrolling through. They're filling this area. Going directly west, it seems, is rife with danger, and no doubt you will have to face something. If you went north, you could cut around to the next street to make it to the tower.
I think if we cut west now, we'll run straight into another patrol. If we go south and then west, we might run into the building, but we don't know what's over there.
If we go south, we might run into that fight, remember?
Exactly. Let's try to cut north then. See if we can get a better... Maybe from the tower we can see the other buildings.
Cut to the north, across the street, and into the buildings. You move through the boarding houses, the townhomes. You come to this point. No enemies detected. You move to the west. Moving through this mansion.
Mansion.
The big buildings with, like, these are mansions. And you get to this point. You see yourself overlooking an alleyway. And the beginning of an enormous tower.
Can we see the tower from here?
Yes. Here, let me adjust your view so you can see. Do you see this over here?
Yeah.
That's the beginnings of the tower. Now, there is something that you've noticed. There are remnants of orcish corpses and gnollish corpses that are blown out and back from the tower. Obviously, it's defended.
But by
By something. I have a more important question.
What is
What's
your
in
more
this
important
building?
question?
Would you like to loot this
mansion.
building?
The mansion, yes.
Okay. Alright, in this particular area, you can see that there is a finely set dining room table in which food, now rotten, is set out to be eaten. And there you can see several chairs filled with white dust.
more white dust.
Deuced.
Is it like ash?
It's white powder that seems to be stained as if someone was there. For a more practical envisioning, you know, like in crime scenes, they'll chalk outline.
Yeah.
Imagine that, but completely filled out, and as if the area was stained by powder.
Interesting. Okay, well, I think if we want to get some answers to what's going on in this place, we should probably check out that big tower.
Hey, Dirk.
Looks defended. Yeah. Well,
Can you inspect this powder with some magical jumbo?
magical jumbo?
That's what I said.
I don't know. Can I expect powder with magical jumbo?
You do not possess magical jumbo, but you do have an Arcana check. Would you like to use that instead?
Yes.
Yeah,
roll
but
me an Arcana
Woku's
check.
not gonna break the fourth wall. Come on.
With the Arcana check, you realize what this powder is. It is the remnants of the skin of these individuals. Powerful evocation magic reduced them to their basest forms, into a fine white powder, which is not unlike ash. But ash is normally made whenever fire is used. This particular substance was used at a different level, at a magical decomposition, instantaneous and brutal.
Wow.
Well, as you can probably already guessed, these were people. Well, they're basically blown up by magic. I'll just put it into terms you guys can understand. Into their base
you.
components.
My small
Very
brain
powerful
can comprehend
magic.
this.
Funny thing is, all these buildings have that, so must have been very, very wide area.
It's like a
Plus-
magical nuke.
So they're just matter.
Well, there's no signs of anyone, entering, no struggles. It's like
Can I-
they were at the dinner table, and it just happened.
Can I peek my head out the window and see if the coast is clear outside?
The coast is in fact clear.
Okay. Watch for my signal.
What was there no loot in the house?
That's what you found. Would you like to keep looking?
Yes, Mr. Arcadum.
All right.
I'm gonna run up to the building across the street and jump up on top.
Okay, go ahead and make the check while I do this. All right. Woku, you find a secret door in this mansion.
Oh boy.
Would you like to open it?
Clyde, come touch this. I'm
Mr.
kidding,
Dirk,
Elliot, but-
do I have the permission to touch this?
You can. Fuku requires it.
Okay. You pull on this. You pull on the lever book in the bookcase, and it opens the bookshelf into a secret door. As you descend down into the bowels of the manor, you find a curious basement, and there you can see tall cages suspended from several pieces of strong rope. You can see a manner of tables, their function not quite clear, with leather straps in all sorts of different positions. The white powder can be seen staining the tables in which I speak of, as well as the cages.
Positions?
Yes.
This isn't a sex dungeon, is it?
Fog.
Did someone say sex dungeon?
Make an investigation check. As you search the area, you do not find anything else. You are left with only your assumptions.
Imagination.
Sounds like this city was into debauchery.
This door was locked, right? Fucking
It wasn't
Whatever
so
turned
locked,
these-
it was hidden.
yeah, hidden. And it was unopened, so whatever turned these people into powder just did it by will alone. Didn't have to find them. That's a big yikes.
All right.
Right. let's leave the
Anuccio, you said
house.
that you crossed the street,
Yes.
jumped up here. All right. Let me make you flat. Okay. You are now atop the roof.
Okay, I'm going to stealthily just walk my way across this building while looking at this tower over here. See what I can see in terms of any enemy forces, entry points, gates, things that I would like to know if I was wanting to get in there.
Well, there are windows, but they are covered in magical seals that you can see even with the naked, untrained eye. And you can also see more of the corpses, as described, blown back away from the tower. It seems that there is only one entrance, and that is the front one, to the south.
From the front. I see. Well. Do I see any enemies or...
No enemies spotted. The area is clear, well, of noticeable enemies. I'm not going to say it's clear of danger because you wouldn't believe that.
Yeah.
Not for a second.
Alright. Well. I'm gonna go report my findings then.
Hey Dirk, come check this place out.
Do you go look, Dirk?
Oh, we can't hear him. It's doing that thing again.
I don't know why it does it. Yeah, I'll go look.
All right, as you go down inside of the strange, hidden basement, make me an Arcana check.
I'm
All right.
smart.
I need you to listen to this, okay? Because it's going to get pretty dark.
Oh god.
Viewer discretion is advised. What you have found that Woku believed to be a sex dungeon is actually far, far worse. You've seen this only mentioned in one of your texts once. And it was specifically a damning text speaking out against this practice, which was first envisioned and began by the evil wizard Tyr. Specifically, this dungeon was being used to extract essences. The manner in which it does that is to provide an area of extreme anguish and misery. And so much so that the very essence of misery was coalesced for alchemical purposes. This essence can be used in a myriad of powerful reagents, rituals, spellcasting, all sorts of things. It is a useful practice, but it is also a horrible one. It seems that whatever turned these people to dust, as it did everything else, was quite the mercy. Because the ones strapped to the table, the reason why this practice is so horrible is that it is a torture that never ends, for the subject is not allowed to die. And some, specifically those of the older aged races, can suffer for centuries, used as a vat of useful essence and energy. You are able to discover the laboratory, and you are also able to understand what is happening. Now you have a choice. There is research here. This research, the first choice you have is to read it or not. And I need to know which decision you make.
These people, they suffered, but I want to use their suffering for good, hopefully, so I'll use it. Yes, I'll read it.
As you begin to read the research, it seems that the individual who worked in this dark basement was able to uncover one of the secrets of essence that Tyr once spoke of. Specifically, the ability to use raw emotion to produce augmentations to magic. With enough essence of a particular emotion, one can, in fact, empower their spellcasting. You have now unlocked augmentations for your spellcasting for the following recipes: misery and wrath. Now, the next question. There are 2 vials of condensed extracted misery. Do you take them or do you not?
You're muted again, Dirk.
Why does it do that? Take him, yes.
All right. You now have 2 doses of misery to augment your spellcasting. Now, your last option. Do you allow this laboratory to remain? You may either choose to destroy it or leave.
I destroy it.
Very well. The laboratory is destroyed. Its research never to be replicated. But now you are burdened with this terrible knowledge.
I'll take it.
All right.
In the
Very
name
well.
of those that suffered. Use it for good.
The decision
I
has
don't
been
mean to
made.
ruin the mood here, but I definitely just yanked open my fridge to grab a soda really fast, and an entire carton of eggs just broke on my kitchen floor.
What a yoke!
Oh, shit.
It's because Dirk destroyed the laboratory.
I bought them yesterday.
Feels bad, man. All your eggs, did they all break?
No, I saved like 5.
Nice.
That's good. That's at least 2.
Catch all those eggs.
That's like 2 breakfasts.
Fuck,
Yeah, dude.
man. Okay, well, I'm good now. I cleaned it up. I was like, just know, like, as you were talking about like human misery and like people like being tortured for endless eternities, I was literally on my hands and knees in my kitchen, just wiping up egg with paper towels,
So,
crying.
can we give Drek another vial for that?
Oh, it feels bad, man. Fucking.
Do I know how to like extract those essences?
You do? You know of the horrible process in which to do that? Yes. I am curious.
Jesus Christ.
What is your character's current alignment?
Yeah, they're good.
Okay. Taking the knowledge and all of that does fall within your various purviews, as I have understood your character so far. But I want to be very clear about something, even if it is for the best reasons. Extracting misery in the method that you have learned is an evil act.
Yeah, I thought so.
Using the misery that you've already found, I will accept the prudence of let us not have them suffer in vain as a reasonable amount of justification not to consider that an evil act. Feels So yeah,
Alright.
that happened. Would you
Yeah,
like to
I w-
continue looting the manor?
I think I'm good.
Some dark stuff happened here, fellas. Don't ask me about it.
Where's the other mansion? Said there was 2 big buildings, right?
There's a lot of big buildings around here.
Yeah.
Speaking of big buildings, that big
The
one across the
tower.
street. We can enter from the front, and that's it. And it doesn't appear that there's any readily available troops patrolling the area. My guess is that there's some kind of magical presence inside there that is warding off the enemies in the area, or could have even attracted them. I say we get in there, find what's in there, get to the bottom of this.
Can
Sure.
we
Try to sneak
check
in
the
there.
orc corpses for loot and stuff? The orcs and gnolls?
Of the blasted corpses. I wanted to do a arcana check on those.
I approach the corpses from the front.
No bull. They're there for. Fuck. Alright.
I think he's grabbing a drink still. My stream
Yes.
now, yoink.
Hey, gimme DnD stream. Hey,
Gimme.
I roam to ban someone.
I'm back.
Hey,
I mean,
Yeah.
What you doing, Woku?
you just charged
Inspecting
out
these
there.
corpses
Okay.
that are scattered around.
Alright, you move out there.
Oh yeah, brother.
You feel a very strange sense. Your hair starts to stand up on your arms and legs and face, I guess, because you have a beard. Like static electricity
I'm
is
just
building.
You're just
imagining
gonna.
a great beard now.
But nothing happens, and the feeling passes. And instead, the doors to the tower open.
Huh.
Hey guys,
the door just opened.
that's
Do what now?
strange.
You want to inspect these corpses with me?
I feel like we should probably take this opportunity
Yes.
to get inside.
Yeah, let's get inside. Nothing
Oh, we
ever
can't.
good came out of the corpses so far.
Hello?
Okay? Oh, hold on.
Hello?
Hello.
Knock knock. Ooh.
One moment. I need to use those awesome graphics. Wowie! Boop.
Whoa.
Oh,
Holy
nice.
shit.
We blew the roof off this
RTX
bitch.
on.
RTX on. It just works.
Man, this is neat looking.
Sorry, it is a one small difficulty of map tools that I have to select all the little different pieces. But yeah, there you go.
It's worth it.
All right, you
Right.
have entered the tower. Inside the tower, you can see pristine blue marble floors and white marbled pillars. Excuse me. You can see 2 great statues of wizards past holding up their hands in exultations of unknown knowledge. And far in the back, you can see a strange altar of pure magic and starlight. As you enter, the doors behind you close.
Oh,
We're in the thick of it now, brothers.
Can I make an Arcana check here?
You sure can.
Can I also make a perception for traps?
You sure can. Oh yeah. Here it comes. Let's see. Where is it?
Ah.
I'm getting the music. Just give me a second.
Wawa.
Mama.
Alright, I have food coming, so I'm gonna have to check.
I made a hot pocket and a can of Mountain Dew. Truly a lunch of champions.
Amazing.
Truly, our lives have expanded.
Ah.
All right. That's not it.
This ain't it, Chief.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Normally I have all these open, but I forgot to do it this time. I think it's this one. I'm actually pretty sure it's this one.
It's alright, Chief.
Here we go. Okay. With your Arcana check, are you still here, Dirk?
Yeah.
With your Arcana check, you can see that this area is brimming with magic. Abjuration wards can be seen not only over the windows, but over the doors and reinforcing the walls. Whoever built and designed this did not want this tower to fall. You can also see that there are evocation glyphs of destruction that are targeting the outside. One of them begins to power up, and you can hear the sound of crackling lightning outside and the last cries of an unseen gnoll.
Huh.
Someone just died.
Huh.
Fucking owned. So we're locked in here right now?
The door is closed. I didn't say it was locked.
Can we open the door?
Do you try?
From the inside? No.
Okay.
Feels pretty safe.
I wanted to test something, but
I'm gonna walk forward.
I don't like my odds. Did I detect any physical traps?
None that you could see.
Cool.
As you enter the center of the room,
Hold the dirk.
the statues that are flanking the east and western alcoves begin to move in a strange manner.
Are they dancing?
They move and point towards the northern end of the room, near the altar of starlight.
I approach the altar.
Go ahead. When you get to this point, a figure begins to roil. Man, I have to stop using that word. Begins to coalesce through the starlight. Almost like a thick, viscous liquid pushes up against a membrane film before it bursts through. And there you see this.
Whoa.
Rad. That's rad!
and he will speak. Seeing no recognition, he will speak again. Vanenkir kiskaru kun fenekekt.
I don't understand.
He will then
I say to him, we speak common.
In Japanese.
In the Japanese. Samina, sorry, we do not speak that language.
the individual will begin to move his hand in strange, symbolic movements of casting. And then he will speak. Does this suffice for understanding?
Yeah.
Yes.
I nod my head.
Greetings to you. First, let me say that you are safe. You have nothing to fear, travelers.
I'm convinced.
I figured letting us in like that.
I feel pretty comfy now.
Truth be told, long have I waited for one such as you. For you have found my prison and my home. I am thankful to have met you. But my manners, it seems, have faded with time. A proper introduction. I am Delaney Delacroix, at your service.
I'm dark water. What is
I'm
this?
on Greg.
So what is this place? Who are you really?
This is my home.
You mentioned this was your prison?
Yes. He will then lift his arms, and you will see that ethereal chains cover his wrists. I am bound to this place.
Who bound you here?
I bound myself. The price that was paid for those that escape to live. But there is time for history. For now, we must speak of the present. You, no doubt, have come here, like the others that I have seen, seeking wealth, seeking fame, seeking power, hidden beneath the stones. I do not blame you for your ambitions, but know that such ambitions always come with a price. And that price, for you, is yet to be seen. But you are here, which means that there may be a chance of a wrong being set right, of an injustice corrected, and perhaps redemption for those that seek it. Come forward, sit, be comfortable. We have much to discuss.
Very well. I'm guessing it has something to do with the white powder.
Astute and observant, but we will get to that soon enough. First, our story must begin to a time before, when Eassemere was not the crumbled shell that you see before it. Something greater, a beacon of civility, of progress, of knowledge and understanding. Too long I have been bound in this present state. And now, the story of my past shall begin. He will raise up a hand, and all around you, things begin to contort. Reality begins to reshape itself.
Far out, dude.
That's rad.
The room begins to darken. There will be a time to fear later, travelers. For now, I must take you back to the night to end all nights of when our great city fell. When it fell and all of our ambitions were tested. And then finally, with the final stroke of the 6th hour, faded into nothing. What year is it?
Fuck, what year is it?
Be honest, I don't even know what calendar system we use.
It's 1201.
It's 12:01.
Yeah, 1000.
It's a minute past high noon.
No. It's the year 1201. In the
It
6th
is the
era.
year 1201.
It has been that long then. Very well. $1,000 years. Such a long time. To be forgotten. To be trapped. For you to understand Eassemere, you must first understand those that made it. Do you know of the Taladani? Has that
We've
name
seen
been
their-
forgotten?
Yeah, we know of them. Only bits and pieces.
I once belonged to their order, and it was they and myself that rose Eassemere from the ground in which it stands. It was formed over the course of a few weeks, shaped and contorted by the power of magic. Some say it was built in a day. How strange it was that it was destroyed in a single night. The Taladani learned many lessons from their Eldar masters, from the beings beyond the plains, in the distant nebulae. Many look to the stars, and they see so little from what there is to see. As wizards, we grasped but a piece of understanding. But alas, our time had come to an end. The further we reached, the more we took to reach. The land began to suffer, as it did before, during the War of Scarabs, when the elves fought for dominance. They fought to reclaim the lost throne. And so it was that history would repeat itself once more. That the Taladani lords, the archons of the stones above, would depict the fate of those in which they shared the world with. fools. All of them. All of them were fools. They were contorted, twisted. They did not see what ramifications would follow their decisions. They did not see what magic's cost would be. They said they had found a way around what the Sage of Nine Paths wrote down so long ago. They defied the arcane pillar. They defied our Eldar teachers. They said they would find a new way. They would make their own path. But they were all of them wrong. All of them. For in the final moments, the beginning of that very night, they activated the Aiden. And in a single moment of blasphemous power, their wills were tested, and they failed. I was the only one that did not attend. The only one on the council that saw what was to come. I did not have enough time to prepare, nor could I ever believe how great their incompetence. When it came, it was all I could do, but to save those within my grasp. I watched the pulse turn all before it to dust, to fuel the magic of the Aiden. And even then it was not enough. The pulse failed. The portal closed. And in a single night, the shining jewel of Calcatesh was lost. A broken shell, a mockery of its own ambitions. I channeled what magic that I could into my tower. Even now it binds me, and I use it to hold it back, so that those that were trapped within could escape. I did not look ahead to what to do for myself, for now I am a prisoner of my own sacrifice, forgotten by the world, and unable to move on. There are many things that I regret. And truth be told, what whispers I can hear, the world is lost. I can hear it on the wind. Those vying for scraps of power, the arcane considering new yet old paths to go back to where they once came. The rise of the Elven Empire, all these things I have heard but can do nothing about. But it seems that fate is not so cruel. I know that whatever reason that you've come to be here is your own. And I do not ask for your help without the knowledge that it will require compensation. But I beg of you, please consider helping me, freeing me from my own sacrifice, For now, I save no one. And eventually my mind will fail me. That is the fate of Eassemere. But it does not have to be its future. And with that, the shadows begin to recede.
So that's what happened.
Damn.
Well then. Well. What can we do to help him? What's our quest here?
We have to defeat this Aiden creature thing. So I understood.
Play out all the facts on the table. I mean, I think we should help him. Sounds like a very swell guy.
Yeah. I mean, the Taladoni weren't evil, right?
Drek, do you know that?
What?
Were the Taladani evil necessarily?
Don't know. They're just very powerful. So we can get from it.
From what little that you know about the Taladani, it's not so much that they are evil, it's just that they are dealing with forces that are impactful on the world. If anything, they have
Yeah.
a very big weapon which could be used for evil. And if it was used for evil, would be disastrous. But it could also be used for good. It's not about whether or not they're good or evil. It's about whether or not you trust to have the tools that they once used reintroduced into the world again.
And this thing's called the Aiden, right?
You could ask more about it. Remember, he's there. You can ask him questions.
But what exactly is this Aiden?
The Aiden is like unto a portal, but a bit different. Instead of allowing one to transverse 2 points in a spatial sense, it allowed the essence of a plane to enter another, so that the worlds would never be separate in the first place. It is an impossible dream.
So it merges dimensions?
That is a layman explanation, but yes.
So you're saying the plane of fire could come here?
Stop.
It is
Please
not the
stop.
plane of fire that they targeted, no. That is already within our world. Perhaps I should instruct you. In the cosmology of our existence, the inner planes, there are earth, air, fire, water, Shadowfell, Feywild. These places are already existent into a coefficient with the material plane. Such as when you start a fire, where does that fire come from? It comes from the plane of fire. That is why they are referred to as the inner planes, they in the hells and heavens. But there are places beyond, further beyond that scope, places with their own rules, their own mysteries, untold secrets, knowledge, powers, beliefs, people. They exist just beyond the horizon of our stars. The Aiden sought to solve a problem. The problem being that the transference, the traveling between these places, would cause that individual to disappear. It is unknown whether or not they would arrive, but they would be gone for so long that they are more or less disappeared forever. The Taladani, they sought to learn this knowledge within their lifetimes, to see its fruit. So they constructed the Aiden. They had thought that if we could not transfer a person to travel, then we would bring these places to us. Their mad dream was to combine all worlds into a single one. Good
Just
intentions.
because, or was there a reason?
The reason was to learn what these worlds had, to learn of the peoples that live there, to learn their secrets, to unlock further mysteries, to solve further problems. Truth be told, there was many a good intention behind it. They had sought to find those that suffer, to alleviate them, and to take the suffering that already existed, and to find a solution. For you see, there are many that disagreed with the Sage of Nine Paths, that disagreed that the laws of magic as they exist should have to remain that, laws. For once you have tasted magic, and you have seen how what those that perceive that which must be does not have to be, one begins to question the rules in which that can come about in the first place. For example, if you possess the ability to summon fire at your will, to those that know not how you do it, it seems impossible, for they know that fire only comes from the rubbing of sticks, or from the burning of a storm. Yet, to the person that conjures the fire, there are rules. There is exhaustion. There is a cost. If one possesses the ability to defy the expectations of another with sufficient advancement, is it not therefore believable that one could defy the expectations that they themselves have? This was the project of the Aiden. Foolish. And truly, I believe, to be the source of avarice to even attempt such a thing. Pure hubris, which is why I left the council.
So I think I get it. They were trying to do this, except less dumb looking. I posted it in Discord.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking Dragon Ball, man.
So, what happens when we defeat this Aiden or destroy this Aiden?
Is it even possible for us to destroy it?
For truth, I do not know. I do not know if you can even destroy it, but I do know this. The Aiden is powered by life force. My sacrifice was enough to save those that were claimed by it, but the Aiden is still constantly vying for power. It's on, so to speak.
How do we turn it off?
That is just the thing. It is
Just
far
hit the
more than
power button.
it is far more than that. The Aiden, since it still is a receptacle for life force, for each of these warring deaths of these gnolls and orcs and goblins and those adventurers seeking wealth, it begins to power. It continues to power. I know not how much it is required in order for it to activate. Certainly, the entirety of the city was not enough the first time. But I fear that if this conflict, as it has been going for these last hundreds of years, that the worst thing is not the conflict, but its resolution. I quiver in fear to think of what if the Aiden receives the power it needs.
So we gotta get all these people out of here.
Or you need to destroy it, shut it off. And truth be told, since I left the council, my knowledge of it is rudimentary at best. But fear not, you will not go on this unaided. I will offer you the passcodes to the places you need to go, the keystones as well.
Okay.
So it's a potential doomsday device because it might not work.
No, that is not it at all. It is a doomsday device, as you say, if it does work. That is the worst thing that could happen. The merging of planes has an incomprehensible effect. I cannot even begin to imagine how these planes of existence would coexist together as a single place. It could very well destroy all life, or worse yet, contort it to something unseen.
So let me see if I get this straight. The Aiden is the thing that's currently the glue, I guess you would say, between all the different planes right now.
Oh no, not all of them. Just the one targeted, and this plane.
Okay.
Thank the gods above that in our hubris only one plane was selected.
So, and you want to destroy the planes so that no other further planes will be merged in the future?
I wish the Aiden to be destroyed so that our planes are not merged and untold destruction occurs.
Okay, so is one of the planes merged right now?
No, as far as I know, the Aiden itself is still powering up. For each death here in the city of Eassemere, it gets that much closer.
How long has it been charging up?
Since my sacrifice.
For 1,000
Which
years.
was 1,000 years ago?
Yes.
And you haven't been able to do anything about it because you're trapped in here?
Correct.
I guess now it's up to us to spread the word, because all people know about Izmir is that it's loot city, and people come here and die, and that in turn feeds the device. And it's been doing that for 1,000 years.
Okay, well, where is the Aiden specifically?
The Aiden lies within the council's chambers, far above, at the precept. And he will then gesture above him. It is a place connected to Eassemere, far above into the sky.
Well, what do you guys say? You can provide us with all the tools to get there.
I feel like we have to.
All right. Well, could you give us those keystones and passwords?
Yes. One moment, please. He begins to shift. It has been some time since I've had reason to move. Would it be so that we had a way to send a message? I would send word to the other plane, for it is not just our destruction that is at hand. I cannot bear to think of the other plane in which we are connected through the Aiden not being warned. If I could but contact the observatory. But alas, I cannot.
What if we went to the observatory for you?
I dare say that would be a dangerous proposition. The power that surged through caused the mirror to shatter, and I have already felt the presence of demons there.
Can I make an Arcana check on his prison, whatever?
Sure. The Arcana check reveals that this, everything that he has said so far seems to be represented mechanically by the magic that you see in front of you. Obviously, it is far advanced than what you're capable of casting. Understanding it is difficult, but you do see that there is definitely binding magic, conjuration magic, and abjuration magic that is wrapped up within it. You also sense that behind it there is a great pulsing well of energy, which no doubt represents the energy that he was able to capture from the Aiden's pulse. Meaning that if this individual were to die or lose concentration by going insane, that pulse would escape.
All right. All right.
Make me a intelligence check real quick, Dirk. Okay. I'll give it to everybody. Everybody make me intelligence, please. Clyde. He has described a place you have been to already.
So many places, though.
Okay, I want to see if you can figure it out. He described an observatory, a place where you can view the stars, in which a shattered mirror occurred. Where you
Oh,
faced
right,
a demon.
right. The demon mirror. Yeah. Oh, I think we've already been there.
You should probably tell him that.
We've been to the observatory. I think.
Yeah, we came from it.
Have you? How?
We were just there.
Oh, that place? Yeah, we're there.
You came from there and survived?
Yes, we destroyed a mirror demon of some sort.
Joyous day. Tell me, did you use the observatory's facilities?
Yeah, we saw the whole
We saw
everything.
I see. Good. There is a chance that perhaps we can send a message.
Oh.
Tell me, did you see the... Hold on, let me see here. He will conjure forth the image of a plane of existence. This is the plane in which the Aiden is connected to. You would not have happened to have seen it misaligned. And he will show you...
Mana.
Back to the star map. Oh god, the undead world.
Uh-oh.
No, it was not misaligned.
Take as a kind. A bit of fortune, then.
We did align a lot of planets. Is that good or bad?
We did realign planets.
Then I suppose the first step is already done. If things are properly realigned, then that means the observatory is set properly, and we do not need to fear the juxtaposition of the Aiden. In that case, I shall give you the keystone that will lead you to the precept. And I shall give you this keystone, which shall allow you to travel here instantaneously, should you have any questions. And finally, I have taken the liberty of conjuring a circle to the camp from which you came, so that you can resupply.
How convenient.
Awesome.
We Teledani solve problems.
I see that.
Now, I must warn you, the precept is a dangerous place. I doubt that it has destroyed my brothers. It more likely than not turned them into raving monsters. It will be a dangerous place. I can feel even now the magic is wild there. You will need to be properly prepared.
Well, it's time to gear up then, I guess.
Yes, but I have one final gift. Take this. And you see that he has produced 4 shining pieces of starlight.
Ooh. Yoink. .exe.
Take
What does
this,
Starlight do?
hold it up to your brow.
Take it.
All right. You take it.
Do you follow his instructions?
Yeah.
I hesitantly wait for the others to go first.
Lol. Alright. as you do so, you are filled with knowledge and experience that this individual has accrued over his long life. You gain a level.
Ooh.
Whoop slams his head against it.
Yeah. Smash.
He will nod. Good. Resupply and return to me, and I can have at least a semblance of advice to give you before you continue. The precept is large and contains many wings. We will need to unlock each of the precept stones in order for you to achieve the enlightenment you need to ascend to the Aiden. And I do not know exactly what you will face. If I had money to provide you, I would give it. I am sorry.
It's okay. We got money.
Gather your supplies, and then return to me when you are ready.
Will do, Chief.
All right then. Let's go.
Okay.
Neat.
Oh boy. Now we're going to go out of character for a bit. Okay. So, because of what you guys did in the Hall of Mirrors, you've actually advanced the storyline quite a bit. So now you guys get to basically reach the next part of this particular game, in which we will, I'd say we're pretty much about to hit the mid game to this campaign.
Nice.
So this is when things are going to start ramping up.
Good.
You guys get to go back to camp basically whenever you want to now by teleporting there, and you can also teleport to your friend, the Taladani Wizard, in order to gain advice and also to, report to him what's going on.
Cool.
So essentially, the way ahead is the next part, the second third, if you will, or I should say, nearly the rest of the campaign is going to be a mega dungeon, which you guys are going to just churn your way through.
Ooh.
Nice.
Pog.
So, let's see here. I'm going to be throwing a lot of challenges at you guys, and I don't want people to get, like I don't want us to start a wing and then have to stop in the middle of the wing, because that'll be disastrous. So, each wing is probably going to take 3 sessions to finish, and there are 4 wings. And then, after that, we will hit the last bit in which you will face the Aiden, and then that will be the end of the campaign, most likely. So that is, and I'm just telling you this so that everybody kind of has a plan in their head of how much longer that we need to play in order to finish
Sounds
the
good.
campaign. Is everybody good for? I mean, I'm going to be gone to TwitchCon, so there's going to be that, obviously, and
We're all going to be gone.
We're all going to be there, so we
Could totally do a TwitchCon session
dude,
That'd be fun.
Live.
IRL
live.
session.
that could be fun. I could do that.
Could you get like a laptop there? I'd be down to do that.
Yeah, I need to get a laptop. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, so that means that the rest of this month, we will do the first wing, which is the 14th, the 21st, and the 28th. And then the 5th through the 19th will be the second wing. The third wing will be the 26th. I believe that's whenever we hit TwitchCon, is the 26th through all of that, so we could do our session there for the beginning of the third wing. And then we'll finish the third wing on the 9th. We will finish the fourth wing on the 30th of November, and then we will probably have our last 2 sessions in December for this campaign.
Sounds good.
That's the plan
Damn.
that I want to make sure that we have set up for, because this mega dungeon is going to be like, we're gonna fucking, it's gonna be intense D&D. I'm talking.
Lots of combat.
Oh, there's gonna be lots of combat, lots
Yes.
of.
Good thing I got
dungeoneering,
my extra attack, brother.
all that good stuff. Everybody should have gotten.
I want to be able to shoot 2 arrows soon.
You will at 5th level. You do. You get your extra
Thank
attack.
God.
Yep. And also, it should be noted that each of these wings are going to have a bunch of hidden stuff too. There's going to be secrets. There's going to be like, special unlocks that can be made for Varen. But I do want to keep in mind that there is one kind of secret thing. Mostly this is for Dirk, but it's for everybody. Obviously, can help him. Dirk, there is a certain set of actions that if you perform them in the Mega Dungeon, in the Precept, you can release your bound friend. And if you do that, you will unlock the Taladani way of magic for Verum. And that is going to be a huge content update.
Please.
So
Nice.
Don't fuck this up.
I will tell you this, it is incredibly difficult.
We'll do it.
So, but it is
Let's
something you
do
can
it.
do.
Okay, we got a master at Puzzle Dragons. What kind of puzzle can you throw at him?
Yeah.
But basically, that is the setup. So we can go back to the camp. You guys can try to shop for some stuff if you want, but that will more or less be the end for today because this was just the setup for the Mega Dungeon, in which we're gonna hit hardcore content, just strumming through it.
Okay.
So
Could we go back to camp really fast so I can we can look at the mask and the cool items we got and buy
Yeah.
some stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Also
Nice.
tell Mason about the Doomsday device.
Yeah, we need to talk to the people back at camp for
And we got
Maybe
some
get word
stuff to
out
tell
about
you
that.
guys. We got to tell you guys some stuff.
You guys have been powering a Doomsday device for 1,000 years.
BTW.
BTW. Things are getting intense. All right, then I will take you guys back to the adventuring encampment.
Put the mask on the Taladani. I refuse.
All right, I'm going to take a quick break, go to the bathroom because I got to get some water for my throat because his voice was a little harder than I thought it would be. I'll be right back.
Make haste.
Make haste.
All right. Boys, this is out of character. Do
Yeah.
we trust our Taladani wizard friend?
Here's the thing. After like that Arcana chick, I'm kind of like, yeah. But
Yeah,
it looks-
considering he's thinking really hard about not letting that magic energy out.
I mean, he's a Taladani wizard. I mean, I feel like he could set up a fake trap on himself, no problem.
yeah, like it. Or
Because
protect
here's
himself.
like it's entirely possible that we destroy this thing, and he's like, "You have broken the seal," and then we just like get fucked
yeah,
because like we just freed his spirit or something.
Arcanum only told me that he's keeping the power in, like not really, keeping it safe or.
I don't know, but, like,
he's keeping it for himself.
He's giving
maybe.
us a lot of keys and entrances into some places that we otherwise wouldn't have access to, so we might as well go along with it.
I mean, Arcanum did tell us like, oh, if you do all that, you can unlock the Taladani thing, Taladani magic. But that might be like, you have to
Yeah,
fight
it's
him
kinda-
for it.
That's kind of meta game though.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
But I feel like regardless of what happens, we should continue to go on this quest to destroy the Aiden.
Fools!
And then once we finally get there, we can really make like the final decision.
Yeah.
Find clues along the way.
By destroying the Aiden, you have now done what the opposite I told you it would do.
You have freed all of the furries.
Oh no!
no!
The furry portal has opened.
It wasn't the undead portal; it was the furry plane.
No. Should be fun.
I fucking love the concept of a doomsday device, like fucking fueled by adventure.
I mean, it's all just so convenient that like we happened to roll up before it exploded, and while he was trapped and needed help. So unlikely that this would happen, but such is the nature of adventure. Sweet.
Also, I got the 3rd tier of magic now.
Pog. I can shoot
means-
2 arrows finally. Wow.
I can
Nice.
smack 2 guys with a hammer.
Yeah!
So-
Big
sure.
smash.
Pretty sure at the 3rd level, thing starts to get powerful for me. Very
I can't
powerful.
wait.
Can't wait to fucking die from destroying this thing. Noble
Fuck.
sacrifice.
Just fuck me up.
Hey,
Oh yeah. No, Clyde's gonna be the one to do that. Sacrifice himself for the party.
no, dude. We have to do the nat 20 destruction.
Oh, yeah.
In typical Woku fashion. Me smash.
Kind of sad. Clyde is a normal.
He'd be dead now if he wasn't.
Oh yeah. Maybe the glyphs would have
I'm
targeted.
pretty sure
him.
that Glyph was like anti-human. I was gonna go back outside and try and find a knoll and like capture it, fucking throw it outside the window.
To the window. To the wall.
Or maybe a corpse. I don't know if it fucking targets dead fucking furries though.
Fucking.
Those damn furries,
Fucking
I tell you
furry.
what.
Tell you what, brother.
I'm gonna eat this.
But
burger.
it's okay. I like how we didn't even say bye to the guy. We just fucking yeet.
Yeet! Thanks for the stuff. See ya.
My stuff now, gimme.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Alrighty. So, here's a couple of things. You just appear in the middle of camp. There is a pulse of
What the
magic.
fuck?
This fire
Ah.
is flown over here. Basin comes out thinking that thunder is struck in the middle of a clear day and sees you standing there. What? How did... What?
God, he's so old.
What?
Magic.
He is old. Look at him. Oh.
I do a backflip.
Okay.
Fucking VR chat backflip.
Start dancing.
What? How?
Don't worry about it. We have a lot of things to talk about. Keep your voice down. Get in the tent.
All right.
Understandable. Okay, can I just like slash unload on
you just
Basin
say
right now?
storyline.
Yeah. Slash unload.
All right. As you
Doom.
unload that fat storyline, as Clyde stands outside, probably not looking at map tools, or is not here.
Just look at him.
I'm just gonna move him. I think
No, just
he might be pooping again. That man is.
just like all these like
He's seen some
fantasy
shit,
characters
dude.
and then just Clyde. Just like some normal ass dude.
like ooh, oh. Huh.
Nah.
Yeah.
Just the fucking guy. All right. Everyone gets in the tent, and as you have finished your story, in unison, mouth wide open, Basin frowning, and then he will simply say, well then, I see no reason why you would lie, so I'll have to take everything you say at face value. If what you say is true, then we need to make sure that you are supplied. You need to help this wizard. The last thing we need is 2 planes smashing together. Oh, very well. Then that is what we will do.
Indeed. Also, Mr. Noogle, could I have a word with you outside the tent really fast?
Oh, of course!
Psychedella too, actually, if you'd like to join. You'll be interested in this.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure nobody else is around. And then I'm gonna pull out that mask of what's his name? Neo?
Or Narrow.
Nero. I'm gonna firmly hold it in my hands out in front and
Okay, making a perception check. Nugal's robes begin to contort in a strange manner as he looks upon the mask.
Uh,
My word! My word!
shh.
Oh my goodness!
What is this?
Oh. Oh.
Is he okay?
He is not. He will continue to look closer at the mask, and then he will say, "It is an item of great wonder. One of the fabled pieces of greatness of Eassemere itself.
Yeah.
Oh, I must study it. Please let me study it.
Under my close eye for now.
Please.
Nugal, step back, okay? I just wanted to let you know that this is a thing. Like, we're finding some stuff out there. Psychedel, have you ever seen something like this?
I have not, but if Nugal's this excited, it's got to be good.
Oh yeah. One moment. I'm gonna take a couple steps this way, and I'm gonna hold the mask up, and I'm gonna ask if he's there. Darrow, are you awake?
Yeah.
So, we're partners now, right?
Not really.
Oh. Well, I want to make sure that you get what you need. Do you trust Noogle to look after you for a bit?
Do you?
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I trust him. He's gotten a
Alright.
little creepy though.
Good enough for me.
Okay, well, what's your end game here? Do you want to get out of the mask or what? Do you need a new body? I can find you a body, bud.
My end game is a lot of things. A new body would be dope, though.
All right, what kind of body are you looking for?
Not a gnome's.
Okay.
I'm not a gnome.
Not a gnome.
No. Not a goblin.
Do you care if Noogle like researches you at all? Do you want me to hang on to you for a bit? I mean, I'm gonna tell you this. I know you could probably whoop my ass if you had a body, but like, I'm the only person who's like guiding your future here. You might as well trust me.
Sure.
Okay. I'll go find you a body at some point. I'm gonna leave you with Noogle though.
Cool.
All right. Don't feed him past midnight. Remember to water him.
Was that a Gremlins reference? My man. Oh, yes! My goodness! Oh, it's so beautiful!
And don't keep your voice down about this.
Oh, yes,
Nobody
of course.
learns about this mask except for us. Okay.
All right.
Man, I'm going to find him the thickest, most hottest anime bod I can find. I can't wait.
Okay,
All right,
boys, we
I'm
gotta
back.
find the body of Joseph Joestar.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
When we find like a Dio like looking character, that guy wears a mask.
All right. Basin will then begin to contemplate as to how he can assist. The merchants in the adventuring camp are not going to be willing to bust themselves to help you. He could probably talk them down to maybe providing some of their good stock, providing it to you first, at least. He can also send word in order to have other merchants come here in order to offer you even rarer commodities and better goods with the promise of real coin. But he would need to see the coin to be sure. Or at least have your word that you will have the coin for them.
Oh, we have the coin.
Some thick coin.
We have to find the strongest potion seller.
Oh no.
The strongest what?
The strongest potion seller.
Selling
we
the
are going into
strongest
battle.
potions.
For we
We
are
need-
going into battle.
The strongest potions.
Basin, I tell you, we need the strongest potions.
Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing a meme.
Wait, have you?
Arcadum.
I don't know what you're talking
No.
about.
Oh, no way. Really?
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking
Holy
about?
shit, you've never seen Potion Seller?
No. Oh God.
Also, are you getting an Amber Alert?
Oh
Run.
God.
It's really important that you watch this, Arcadum. Like this is like primetime tabletop game like content.
Flash flood warning in my area.
That sucks.
You should probably watch Potion Seller on stream.
Okay. I will. I've never seen Potion Seller.
I promise
so
you. I promise
good.
you're gonna make 2 characters at some point in your DM career to resemble these 2.
Okay.
I promise.
I feel like I'm missing something big here. Oh, I'll do that. But he will nod and he will say, I will search for a potion seller. Yes.
Good.
I mean, there is Igor.
Yep. There is Igor. In fact, should we just go ask Igor? He probably knows the traders better.
Indeed, I was going to ask him anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go talk to him right now. Hang on. Boo!
Hold on. Are you two going? And is Clyde here still?
Yeah,
Is he?
she-
Is he? Oh, it's okay. Like, are you still shitting? Like, are you okay? Like, oh my god. All right, as you guys approach. Oh, hey guys, what's going on?
What's
Good-
up?
Good to see you're not dead.
Yeah, we've made some advancements. Check this thing out, and I pull out my astral, spectral, blue dubstep bow.
What the fuck are those noises? Oh shit, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Look at
so
that.
pretty neat. Yeah. Do you happen to know where we could buy equipment like up to this like level of rarity?
Well, let's see. You're not gonna find anything like that here with these bums, especially not that old lady. I can hear you, darling. Good.
If we could make
You stop sexually harassing people. I'm sorry. I was dealing with a
no,
political
I agree.
issue.
I completely agree.
Now then, if you want to get something like that quality, I'm gonna have to reach out to some people. Let me tell you. However, I'm gonna need assurances that you got the kind of scratch that's needed to move that stuff.
I opened my coin purse to him, my coin bag, my Santa bag
Pull
of
up the
coin.
golden candlesticks.
We slyly
Whatever.
flashed the amount of money we have obtained.
I suppose that's enough. I can at least reach out to a few people. It'll take some time for them to get here, though.
That's fine.
Holy shit, that was loud.
I heard that over your mic. What was that? Is that thunder?
That was thunder. Okay.
Oh,
Maybe
no.
I should go outside and see how much of a flash flood warning this actually is.
Yeah.
I just picture Arcadum opening up his door, stepping outside, and seeing it like literally raining sideways, and him going, "Huh,"
Woof.
like stepping back inside and be like, "I might have to go." Be careful.
Huh. Yeah. Okay, let's finish up.
Okay.
It's pretty bad outside. Okay, all right. So we'll make things go faster. Igor agrees. Igor's gonna go get some special merchants to arrive so that the next time you're in camp, so pretty much whenever you're finished with your first excursion, they'll have some items to supplement for the further wings. Anything
Okay.
else you'd like to do?
That's all I had on my docket, I think.
Let's just wrap it up.
Okay, thank you, because it is concerning outside. You ever open a door and you just didn't expect to see like everything on fire? Like
I literally described just that as you stepped away.
I opened the door.
I envisioned you like walking up to your door and just opening it, stepping outside, seeing it raining sideways, and going, "Huh."
And we heard that.
We
heard
literally
the
heard
huh.
you go, "Huh," and then close the door and walk back.
Okay, I mean, I need to. This is the first big storm that we've had like this for my new house. We don't live on a hill anymore, so I need to be safer
Vigilant
about it this time around. So, okay, so that's fine. We'll end it here. Quick thing. So, the next few sessions are going to be in like 3-session blocks of dungeons where you guys can't go back once you go in. So it'll be like you go in and then you come back out at the end of that wing, and so on and so forth. You guys get what I mean?
Go back
Can't
to
even
the
use
pit.
that Hearthstone thing.
Well, you'll find that out next time, but no, you have to actually finish the wing before you can go back. So,
Okay.
Nice.
So everybody, what I would suggest that you do is potion-wise, you look up how much money that you have, and you can look up, basic potion cost. I want to say it's 50, 300, and 750 gold pieces for the different potion levels. And then that way you guys have your potion stocks up. All that good stuff. Before you go in. But yeah, and that's where we will start up then. Fucking
Woo!
good stuff.
Fucking yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Man, I had a great time. This is a good shit, man. I want to thank once again. I want to thank Drek, Anubis, Shiny, and Whoops for showing up and playing D&D, and for being super cool.
Sorry.
Being super cool, guys.
Jesus.
And playing some D&D with me. It's always a pleasure. If you guys don't know about them, give them a look, follow, all that good stuff. September plug, whatever. I'm probably gonna. You gonna play Spider-Man again? Whoops. I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna check that out for a little bit.
Dude, it's fun. Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch you play a little bit longer before I spend the
Are
scratch.
you playing on
it.
night stream?
And,
Tonight maybe.
Oh,
yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that big lore drop.
It was good.
the fattest
Yeah, that's
lore
cool.
drop.
Big tasty lore bits.
Doom.
The Doom device. Is it a sky laser, Arcadum? That's so Marvel.
Speaking of Spider-Man,
Yeah?
Marvel storyline.
Yeah. Alright, well, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna wrap up stuff here.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye!